Hello, I am Jon Najarian, and I am here at the LD Micro Conference in Los Angeles. It's my pleasure to interview Walter Johnsen. He is the chairman and CEO of Acme United Corp. And as I asked you at the top, first of all, great to meet you, Walter.
Thank you so much, John.
Do you have to pay Wile E. Coyote a fee every time you guys put an Acme stamp on a box?
Well, that's a very funny question because our company was in existence way before Warner Brothers.
That's a fact. Folks, they've been around since 1867, Acme has, and they've grown by acquisitions and
Organic growth, innovation.
So tell us exactly, I mean, I know a little bit about what Acme does. They are safety products, first aid and so forth, because there's an awful lot of things that need opening and there's a lot of cutting that goes on. Tell us a little bit about what Acme United does.
Yeah, so Acme started as a scissor company 100 and some years ago, and it grew to be the biggest in the world. And that continues to be a very, very good business. We'll sell 70 million scissors this year. You have one probably in your desk. It's called Westcott.
Okay.
And we've got 150 patents that cover various things to make them stay sharper longer or perhaps be non-stick. On the safety side, we got into that because of taking medical cutting tools and making them into medical instruments. And then we moved into first aid and safety products. And today, that's the biggest part of our business. Both of them are excellent businesses with a lot of cash flow. And because of that, we've been able to grow our business consistently. We've had 13 record years of sales in a row.
Right. That's fantastic. And the refills from the first aid portion and so forth, because, of course, people use those things in the safety kit. They have to refill it. You're number 2 in North America with really high refill rates, right?
Well, we do. And the refills are because you always want your kits to be current. So if something is expired, replace it. Also, they get used or lost, and you need a kit in an emergency to be filled when that emergency occurs. So if it's an industrial kit, of course, there are many laws that relate to that. Our refill business is about $30 to $40 million annually, which is really a recurring revenue stream on our base business of about $200 million. So it's a very good business. And as we're continuing to do acquisitions, we're adding to that cash flow.
Well, the symbol, by the way, folks, is ACU for Acme United Corp. And you are truly global right now. I mean, you're selling worldwide.
Yeah, we're truly global. And just as an example, John, I got back from China last week after a month being there, visiting our factories and celebrating 20 years of a physical presence in mainland China.
Do you also have factories in the United States?
Yeah, our last 8 acquisitions have been U.S. or Canadian manufacturers, and they're scattered in many places: California, Tennessee, Florida, North Carolina, Connecticut, to name a few. And today, our sourcing is about 60% domestic and about 40% in Asia.
Well, and with all those acquisitions you guys have been doing, you've been dropping more and more of that money to the bottom line. Like you said, $200 million a year in cash flow right now, and your goal is to push that up over $300 over the next few years.
Well, I just want to correct it. It's $200 million in sales.
Sales, not cash flow. Okay,
but
sales.
But that's aspirational, and I think it's a good idea.
All right. I think it's a positive idea.
It's a positive idea, John.
Well, thank you for joining us, folks. I've been speaking with Walter Johnsen. He is the chairman and CEO of Acme United. Thank you, Walter.
Thank you so much, John.